Hello and good evening, everyone. We are back in Spare Room Studio tonight for the conclusion of the Outcasts of Wu campaign here for Emperor Rise of the Middle Kingdom. A special thanks to those of you who are jumping over from the Facebook page. Glad to have you with us here tonight. We are going to have some fun finishing out this campaign, and hopefully we're going to get it done tonight because there's a new campaign coming out, and I can't wait to play that one too. Tim, thanks for joining. Good to have you along with us here as well. So, we've got the campaign's creator. We've got the game ready to go. Let's dive in. Oops. Come on. There we are. Alright. Screen might flash a couple times. Don't worry. Alright, that was the hard part. Getting the game to load. Sometimes it's a little more finicky than others. Let's go ahead and resume our campaign here. Just to give a quick overview of where we are in the third stage of the Outcasts of Wu. If we take a look here at our goals, we need 3,000 people in an elegant dwelling or better. We need 200 people in a heavenly compound or better, of which we're getting close to the elegant dwelling. We've got about 1,100 more people to go. We don't have anyone in a heavenly compound, so we're definitely going to need to look at our nobility housing. Already have the splendid temple, so cross that off the list. Our Grand Temple Complex must be built. We haven't built that yet. And we need 5 allied cities. We have 4 out of 5, so working on that. The one that I'm the most concerned about is this treasury of 150,000 strings of cash. We have just over 1,000, almost 2,000 strings of cash, so long way to go on that treasury piece. So we need to crank up trade, we need to get the housing upgraded, and we need to work on building some alliances. So, let's take a look at the world map. We've got a couple of folks here. We've got 4 cities on the map, so that means we will have a 5th yet-to-be-discovered city probably popping up here soon. So we'll have to keep an eye out for that. So nothing we can do on the diplomacy front. Let's take a look at our fancy housing. We've got our Grand Market Square distributing goods. Looks like we need lacquerware in order to advance any farther here. Yep. Appeal, appeal. Lacquerware. Alright, so can we get lacquerware? We can export it, that doesn't help. We can not import it there or there. Alright, so and I don't think we can make any of it. Nope. So we cannot make lacquerware. We can't even produce it, so we're going to have to import it at some point. Perhaps that's where that 5th yet-to-be-named city comes into play, so we'll have to keep an eye out for that one. We do have a little bit of unemployment or lack of workers, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. You only need 8 elite housing plots on the map to meet the 200 heavenly compound goal, as long as you evolve up all 8 plots. Well, let's see, how many do we have? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So, in theory, if we upgraded all of them, we would be able to meet that goal, assuming that they were full on population. So, to keep an eye out for that. Renan sells more salt. Okay, salt is good. We're going to try to limit how much of that we buy, just because it's expensive. We're also working on building up our military here. Continue to train more troops. Industry is doing well. Let's make a pay homage here. Let's clear out some blocks of wood. Or stacks of wood, I should say. Alright, let's see what our houses need to evolve here. I don't necessarily want to go build new housing blocks, so let's see what we need here. These folks need an ancestral shrine. And given that they're on the interior side there, that could be troublesome. Oh! Lenan needs stone. One of my city's palaces is collapsed into a heap. I need 18 blocks of stone. Please send it to me. Oh, we can dispatch that now. We've got stone. I'm going to destroy the worst-looking house there. Sorry about that, folks. We'll put in a ancestral shrine there. And hopefully we can improve the appeal of this part of the neighborhood, because this, unfortunately, is kind of our slum. And it looks like we're getting some upgrades now, which is awesome. Diviner's going out. We need more of these elegant dwellings. So that is good to see. Oh, need weapons. Alright, we can help with weapons. There we go. Alright, we need some appeal here. I'll remove this one here. We might be able to put something friendly in there. There we go. Bump up the appeal a little bit. Alright, let's see. Where else? I can put in some flowering trees, maybe? Oh, they regard us more highly. That's good. There we go. Appeal going up. Now, let's see. We can do more to work on the appeal up here. Now, these folks need tea. We don't have tea quite yet, so we'll just have to keep an eye out for things. We're getting some good upgrades over here. Knock down one house here. There we go. We can have a Happy New Year. They didn't like it. I dispatched those weapons as soon as you sent the message, so... Alright. Alright. We have 0 workers needed, which is excellent. Got the maximum number right there. We'll work on the next infantry fort. As well as we can start working on pleasing some of our ancestors here. Lots of ceramics in stock. I'm going to continue to clear out some of the wood. Good news is we've got a whole bunch of ceramics. Those are also good to pay homage with. Okay, they need weapons. Alright, dispatch now. We'll send off the racks of weapons. It's gonna hurt my income a bit. Oh, that's right. Anbalik is under siege from the Red Turbans. That's why they're requesting weapons. So hopefully we can get them what they need and also build our own defenses because there's a storm coming. Let's get some of these military forts rocking and rolling. We've got maximum weapon production. All of our forges are firing. Weapons are flying off the shelf. Hopefully headed out to our military forts. We're not able to do much with the fancy housing at this point in time, but we can add a couple more, perhaps. I might have to take out a couple little straggler trees here. There we go. Add a couple more plots. That way we can bump up the tax revenue, perhaps. 91%. Let's see. Who's evading the tax man? Oh, now they regard us more highly. And they will buy more ceramics. Ooh, that is a good sign. We're going to go check out on that. 100%. That's a good sign. Let's go crank up the ceramics. We'll sell more. Got plenty more. That's why we built all these clay pits and kilns. Let's move that product. Treasury's doing pretty good. Let's check in on our wonder here. We need more carpenters. Let's make sure that gets staffed up. No, it's a little bit of a walk for our carpenter, but don't necessarily have to build more carpenter. I guess I could build one over there if I wanted to. I just have to set up some more infrastructure. But it's okay. We've got 2 of them working on it right now. We do have unemployment, so let's crank up our military production. I don't believe we are exporting weapons, if I remember correctly. Let's go check our trade station down here. We are not. That's good. Oh, none of the monument workers need inspectors. See, that's the part that I always get mixed up on, is what needs an inspector and what doesn't. Generally speaking, I don't like to burn down all of my infrastructure. How about there he is. He's on his way. Carpenters are inbound.
Off to the monument with my wood chisel and drill. A lot of boring work to do today.
Alright, we've got military in training, which is good. Harvest is coming in. Our treasury is growing, which is excellent news. I don't think we're selling a lot of steel. Nope, not a lot of it making it down there. Sell more bean curd. Alright. Don't necessarily need that quite yet. But we'll consider it. We are getting another hemp harvest, so why don't I turn on another paper maker here, and we can also sell a little bit of paper. I don't want to sell too much. We're going to start off with just 4 reams of paper. You know what we also could do here is we could accept some hemp here. Where's hemp? Accept. I'm just going to put that at 10 there. That way we can... Whoa, we got a lot of hemp coming in. We have another hemp harvest, too. Try to clear all those guys out as much as we can. Alright. We've got a good food supply going. As you can see, I've got a warehouse full of food. The idea here is that we can control how much food we import. Basically how it is, we import some of the food. It sits in the trading station. That food then goes either to the warehouse to be stored or to the mill. That way the warehouse can keep feeding the mill while we kind of normalize for any of the imports that are coming in. And given our food supply, we could probably import a little less, but we're trying to grow our population here, so I'd rather have more food than less food. And food is pretty cheap. Until the appeal of the neighborhood increases. Sorry, buddy, we're gonna repurpose your plot of land here for some fancy aesthetics. There we go. I need ceramics. We should be selling ceramics. Let's wait for the vendor. Uh-oh. Decided more can be gained from being your rival than your friend. Alright. Not exactly thrilled with us. There goes our idea of importing paper. Or exporting paper, I should say. Alright, well. Stop selling silk. Unfortunately, that cuts off our supply of game meat. Good thing we were importing quite a bit of that. Have to avoid that. We'll get our units trained up. Okay, so this is a scripted event from what Tim is telling me here, based on the actual history. And if they're gonna... Oh, there's the invasion. Make sure we are prepared. And they'll buy more weapons. It's going to be a tough fight. They're actually pretty strong. But so are we, so we'll just need to make sure that we've got some troops on hand to help defend. With that in mind, let's make sure that we start distributing some troops so we can intercept them. Particularly down here, since this has been a weak point. Let's get some troops dispatched. That way we can hold them off if they do decide to invade. Yep, we've got 6 months, but it's going to take them a bit to walk down there. We'll dispatch some crossbowmen as well to give them some cover fire. I'd like to have my troops dispatched so that we can defend. Alright, 5 months. I'm going to have 1 infantry unit stationed up here. Gonna put one more crossbow unit down there as well to help provide some covering fire. Yep, infantry. Back, let's see, can we maybe put another ferry or another bridge around here? Oh, yep, Happy New Year is good. Just so that we've got a couple options in the event that we get attacked. We've got a couple ferries over there with multiple access points. Oh, that's true, if we do send them too early. Alright. Well, the morale is bold right now. I think we're going to be okay. We are training new troops, so we should be able to get them out here. Oh, they sell more tea. Okay. Linan loves me. You know what else we can do to help prepare for this? Huang Di. How about some ceramics? Maybe we can get Huang Di to help us aid in the defense of our city.
We passed a bunch of angry-looking soldiers marching along the river. Looks like they are headed your way.
Alright, we'll have to keep that in mind. We've got an invasion force on the way. Troops are inbound. Our defenses are set. Two months. We better prepare. Oh, still buying from the food shop. Alright. Alright, Huang Di, it's now or never, buddy. We could sure use your help. Alright. Oh, the message from the junk. Oh, I love the trading junks. They're one of my favorite, I guess, walkers, if you will, in the game, even though they're not really a walker. They're kind of a floater. Alright, we've got some troops here in reserve. They're going to make sure that nobody messes with our military units. We need laborers and dirt. Alright, we got 1 month to prepare. Alright. Here we go, guys. And get ready for the defense of our city. Alright. Just gotta wait and see what they do.
Ever vigilant, ever prepared. We are ready for any foe.
Ah, of course they went in the other direction. Permit? Well, we'll deal with that in a moment. Huang Di, good timing. Bad location. We need to get everybody in. If we can get Huang Di over there in time, he's got a battle horn that can get everyone together. Unfortunately, I guessed wrong when it came time. Alright. I put my troops in a very bad spot. Infantry, we need to kind of stave off this invasion for a little bit. Demoralized. Alright, come on, guys. Fleeing? Oh, great. Alright, where's Huang Di here? Huang Di, help us! They're making a mess out of things here. Hopefully we got some troops coming. Alright, at least go back to your fort so we can get everybody marching. Alright, crossbowmen are engaging, but Linan becomes rival. Alright. Alright, you guys can just sit at your fort. Wang Di, need you down here, bud. Alright, do I have any troops that are available? Alright, Wang Di's gonna get here pretty quick. Alright, he can gather the troops. Infantry, help us out here. I lost that message. Oh, Linan conquers Khan Balik. Alright. What unfortunate news. Okay. I want to hear Huang Di's talk here. Alright, infantry. Help take care of that. Alright. Our crossbowmen have sealed off this exit, which is good. Ah, the Red Turbans have won their rebellion. That's good. Oh boy. Infantry aren't doing too good there. Infantry, move to intercept that siege unit. Wang Di is stuck. Crossbowmen. Oh, can we really not he's stuck in the water? Alright, go back. This is a job for the crossbowman. Take care of that siege unit, please. Wang Di, thank you, sir, but you just got stuck. Alright. Crossbows are firing. Infantry engaged. Invasion force defeated. Wasn't pretty, but we got it done. Alright. Crossbowmen have successfully defeated that. Now we've got a lot of work to do. All of our weapons industry is completely gone, including our stack of wood. Alright. A lot of rebuilding going on here. A lot of unemployment, too. Let's see if we can fix this. Let's give everyone a job. Otherwise, we're going to have some unrest on our hands. Alright. Spectre Tower. Oh, yep, good point. Tim just pointed out that you can use this kind of right-click feature to see exactly what was there. Unfortunately, it won't for like warehouses. It won't give you what your orders were, but it still helps. These were logging sheds, if I remember correctly. Let's go clean this mess up. Alright, all logging sheds around here. Good news is we're going to have these things fully staffed as soon as they spawn. Happy New Year? Yep, we can have a Happy New Year. Alright. Forges are up. Let's make sure all of our troops are back at home. Looks like we lost our ferry here. Need to restore access. Alright, what else did we lose? We lost a whole bunch of farms. And we lost our silk. Alright. Trading quay. We'll need to put that back in order. The Mongol Empire discovered. Alright. Unfortunately, we can't put that quay back, so... looks like we're just going to have to work on our silkworm shed. Get our weavers back. Alright. Rebuilding. We will rebuild. Alright, what else do we have here? These were hemp farms, if I recall correctly. Another mulberry tree farm, silkwood. Weavers, and another hemp farm. Spectre Tower there. Oh, the Mongol Empire launches an invasion. Alright. Let's go back and read those messages here real quick. Khanbalik suffers famine. They requested some wheat, and then the Mongol Empire is launching an invasion. We know nothing about the Mongol Empire, but we don't have a lot of time to retrain new troops, so let's try to get as many of these things up and running as possible so that we can get our troops trained. It's gonna be tough. Yep, we're gonna need to reestablish some trading, especially Linan here. We can send them some stone and hopefully get them to be a little bit happier with us. Lost our hemp farm. Alright, 5 months till the Mongols come. Gonna wait before making an homage to Huangdi there. How are we doing on this monument? Still working on it. Laborers are flowing in. Weapons are being produced. You know what else we do need is some wood. These I believe we had as non-working, so I'm just going to leave them there in case we need some burst capacity later. And we got a kiln there. Let's go back and check that last one. Regards me more highly. Alright, that's good. Respectful. I won't entertain any of your requests, but you can demand things from him if your military is stronger, which it is not. However, we could give him something. Paper, silk, I don't really have a lot of it. We'll have to reestablish trade eventually, because otherwise our economy is going to suffer. But now the only thing we're selling is ceramics. Oh, you know what? We don't need weapons here. Get rid of that. What do we have weapons all the way down there for? Clear that out. Oh yeah, let's take a look and make sure we have all of our forces at the fort. Let's make sure. Good, 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 good. Oh, they're close by. Good, 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 good. And those guys haven't been trained yet. turn this off. We've got the maximum number there. Got weapons flying off the shelf. Yeah. Alright, 2 months. Now's the time when we implore Huang Di for some help. Oh yeah, we're getting Huang Di back. We didn't get to hear his text, or I'm sorry, his speech while under attack, so definitely need to get him back. Good news is we've already met one of our housing goals without really even attempting to. So we've got that. We need the Heavenly Compound, though. Mongol Empire is coming. I actually want to know a little bit more about them, so we're going to gather some information from a spy. Just want to see a little bit more about them. Let's see. Weavers falling down here. Alright, 1 month. Huang Di. Buddy, if there was a time when I needed you, now is it. Alright. We're gonna need all the help we can get. Our military hasn't quite fully recovered, but we might have enough to take them. Come on, Huang Di. Alright, good news is they're close by. Bad news is they're close by. And just like the Mongols, they've got a load of cavalry. Infantry first. They're going for our military, folks. Need someone to take out those catapults. Focus on taking out the cavalry first. We'll carve our way to those artillery pieces.
With the help of my wife, Leizu, inventor of silk production, I can bolster your city's industrial might.
Infantry, engage! We need those catapults down.
This is easier than target practice.
Invasion force defeated. We've got them. Wasn't pretty, but we got everyone taken care of. Yeah, we've got a ragtag bunch of groups, but alright, we'll dispatch those weapons. That way we can fulfill that request. Alright, we lost one of our forts there, thankfully. It was not one that housed military troops. That would have been very, very bad. Alright, but for right now, we need more weapons, so let's get it going. Weapons are coming in. Happy New Year. Yep, we survived that. That was a close call. Could have gone a lot worse. I don't think we're going to be able to survive another one of those. Alright, what do they not need? They don't need silk. They don't need paper. Alright, we've got some friends that are fairly weak, but we need some better friends. They produce jade, which would be great, and spices. Not bad. Buys lacquerware. Linan produces lacquerware. We're going to have to work on them in order to build our fancy houses. Oh, can we give them some stone? Yes. Let's do that. Good news is we didn't suffer a lot of damage. Give gifts to the Mongol Empire ASAP. Yeah, they're not too thrilled with us. Guess we could give them some millet. We definitely don't want another run-in with those guys. They were a little tricky. A lot of cavalry. And the worst unit I hate is catapults, because those things take a lot to take down. Thanks, Wang Di, but not needing you right this minute. We could import tea, but we already got enough people in an elegant dwelling. I'm not gonna dwell on that one. And we've got enough food in stock here to keep our food supply going good. Alright, let's focus on the weapons production here. We've got guys going to the monument, and you just need to work on building up the military. Oh, let's see, what can we do? There's 40 soldiers in it. It was balanced pretty well based on the losses you took. That's true. 40 soldiers balanced based on the losses that I took from the first attack, which we were able to successfully defend, but arguably with more losses from an infrastructure standpoint. Thankfully, when the Mongols came, they really didn't do a whole lot of damage. We were able to kind of contain them in this corner of the map. Unfortunately, it's right next to our military forts. Yep. Festival. Alright. Planning a festival for the renowned hero, Nu Wa. I'd like to show how thankful I am by throwing the biggest festival. We need 10 crates of ceramics. I'm sure you'll meet this goal. Send the goods within 8 months. Okay, we can dispatch that. I like how they have a festival and I have to provide the party favors. Yeah, no, that was just tough. I mean, it worked out well that the invasion came from this part of the map, but man, a couple well-placed stones on some of these military training grounds, and I would have been done in. Because once you destroy the fort, all the soldiers immediately die, and that would have been curtains for me. A bit of a population stagnation here. What do we got going on? Huang Di, appreciate the appearance. Eat bland food. No, the market is buying. We've got a decent amount of food. We'll have to keep an eye on that. Oh, you know what? We don't have anywhere for silk to go. We can't export it anymore, so now it's going to fill a warehouse. Actually, you know what? We're still going to leave this at 400, but I got a better warehouse where we can store it. We'll accept silk there. We are at population capacity, apparently, and we still need more people. Oh, they regard us more highly, and Linan is grateful for stone. The Mongols are happy for the millet. Hopefully people are liking me a bit more now. There we go. Increase our fancy housing. Alright, at least they don't want to kill us. That's a good sign. Linan, respectful. Won't entertain any of your requests, but you can demand things from him. Well, respectful. I think we can probably get some trade out of him. We'll start with trade.
Chai Shen, the god of wealth, truly favors this prosperous city.
Monuments coming along. I'd like to know why all of a sudden we got this slum that's just appeared here.
The city is prettier than the most beautiful concubine in China.
We have to do a bit of expansion here. A couple nicer houses in there. open up. Let's put in some flowering plants here. Make it nice and pretty. Yeah, these guys need lacquerware, and an acupuncturist, I think, is the next stage, because these ones need lacquerware. So we can certainly build in some more of that. Oh, thanks, Wang Di. Appreciate it. Get some lacquerware going. Up. Antelope, gotta get out of the way. Alright, I'll put a couple more in here. And this is where we can add our infrastructure. There we go. And we probably need... Let's see. We think we have a Buddhist pagoda. We don't have a Taoist temple yet. There we are. We will need Confucian coverage. I'm just trying to find a good spot for that one. Kind of want to put it more in this central location here. Have to rip down a couple of these. Sorry. Promise we'll replace it with something pretty. There we go. There we go. Fancy one. Trade opens up. Awesome. And Huang Di is back. Alright, let's get that trading quay back. Antelope, you're gonna have to move, buddy. Thank you. Now we can order some lacquerware. Which means we can set this here to get lacquerware. I don't want to have a ton of lacquerware, so I'm going to say 6. That way we've got a little bit in storage. Alright, and we also need to add a lacquerware shop. Yikes, we need more workers. Hopefully some of our forts can finish up here. Let's maybe cut down on military production right now. Just kind of do a one training at a time. These should not be working. Perfect. Start by training that infantry group first. Forges are going full throttle at least. And lots of weapons pumping out. We actually need more lumber. It's our logging supply that's lacking behind. Never thought I'd say I'd run out of wood. We can have a Happy New Year, but we're gonna have to be careful. Our treasury's been on a downward trajectory. And our food supply is also running low. Alright, we got rice coming in. Working on the military. Ooh, that treasury is going way down. Did we just buy some? Yep, we just bought lacquerware. Oof, lacquerware is expensive. Let's not buy more of that for a little while, shall we? True, we will get bailout loans, but I'd prefer not to, if we can avoid it. Can we... Are we stuck on stone? Let's get this stone out of here.
It feels like I've been pushing this load uphill all day. The higher I go, the harder it gets.
In fact, I would like to trade more stone. Load this place up with stone. I think it's a visual glitch down there, but... Kinda looks strange. Still a lot of workers needed. Room for 112 more. We've got our fancy houses coming in. Ah, you know what we do need? Some entertainment. There we go. Add some drama via the theater. Open that gate up. Yeah, well, we need some more entertainment for our esteemed... Put one in over there, and I'll put in an acrobat down here. That way we've got... Oh boy, oh boy. Hello, money is just disappearing like crazy. Let's tighten our belts a little bit here. Get those ceramics to the trading station, or at least put it in a warehouse so we can use it. Oh, that treasury is going to be tough if we can't get more trading going. Alright. Khan Balik, we need to get them going here. Let's see if we can... Open trade. If we can get silk back rolling, we can start making some money. We've got 100% of the population visited by the taxman, so we're collecting all of our taxes. We just need to balance the trade out. Definitely want to reduce that lacquerware spend. We don't want to hold a ton of that in inventory. But the good news is we've got some good work coming. Ooh, suffers from famine. Famine has struck my city. I need 15 bundles of millet. Alright. I'm going to do this. I'm going to repurpose this warehouse here. This is going to be my, hey, I need that warehouse. It's going to set everything to don't accept. Except for millet, which is set to get, and I need 15 bundles. I'll set it at 16. I'm going to empty out millet right now. Or, never mind, we don't need to empty millet. We can send it right now. We had guys waiting right there. Alright, we have plenty of millet. Do we have anywhere we can sell it? Not trading. That's a problem. Tea from a peddler. Impressive compounds. We need heavenly compounds. So yes, we will need tea. Although not right now, because that's going to put me under if I do that. need to let the economy recover a little bit. Meantime, we can work on some aesthetics. Wow, there we go. Impressive compounds. Well, we just figured out where the fancy neighborhood is. Alright. Ooh, yes, if we could get the Mongols to trade with us, that would be good. In fact, let's give them some of that millet. That way we clear out some space in the old warehouse. If we can get the Mongols, we can open up these card jade studios again and start exporting. Yeah, training is going slow, but just don't right now have the workforce to keep all this going. Good news is we've got a lot of racks of weapons stored up. And we could always sell those if we needed to. Moving a lot of stone. We just need to work on balancing our employee budget. Well, let's see, what can we do? Need to stockpile some stuff here. And ooh, if we could get some carved jade, that would be awesome. Right now I don't have anything that I can really give them that they want. And the Mongols, we already got stuff sent out to them. Linan buys more carved jade. Alright. Alright, trade has opened up. Excellent. We gotta give it a little bit here. Alright. Let's sell that millet. And the silk. I don't think we've got any extra paper to go around, so there we go. There's a bumper millet crop in there. Millet, unfortunately, sells for the lowest amount here. I think maybe fish even sells for more. Yep. But, good news is, we can still sell it. Our salt supply is surprisingly still okay. Not doing too bad on salt. Despite the fact that we haven't been trading with Linan. We'll buy a little bit of salt. There's 2 there. I'll wait for our envoy to make it up there. Got a lot of clay built up. Let's get rid of some of this clay. Got racks of weapons. Like to save those so once we get this worker issue balanced out, we could get more. Alright, let's think about getting some tea. Whoops, Happy New Year, yes. Ooh, how about, let's see. Special gifts. Gobi Bear in the menagerie. That's always nice. Mongol Empire is grateful for millet. How are they doing? They're still apathetic toward us. Fortunately, I don't have any more millet to give them. I can give them some silk, though. So I'll accept some millet and we can stockpile it if we need to. Yep, clay pits is 1 clay pit to every 2 kilns. So I've got 5 kilns down here for 3 clay pits, so I've got a little bit of a clay pit overage there, and then I've got 3 to 4 here, so a little bit more. Oh. I just sent him a gift of 8. Really bad timing on my part. Alright, let's work on getting silk. Actually, I think I might be able to fulfill the request right away. Oh, nope, I need 2 more. Ah, they're just going to move it now from one to another. Not the end of the world. Once this hits, we might be able to fulfill that request. Perfect. Dispatch the goods. Drains me of my silk, but we've got more on the way. Just in time. Alright, theater is well attended. Put in a Confucian Academy over there.
You must relax.
They still need an acupuncturist to visit. You've got an acupuncturist up there. I would think you'd be able to swing by. Let's see. Oh, they regard me more highly, and they liked our gift. Agreeable. Guess we can always demand things from him. Alright. Let's start with trade. Our economy is bouncing back. Our treasury is looking much, much healthier. I think we were looking at getting some tea. Alright. Oh, agreeable, they'll accept a request for an alliance. I'm going to start with trade and then work my way up there. Let's add a tea shop in here.
Okay, forget the plate. Can you juggle?
Still need more workers. And we need carpenters now. Put our carpenter to work. Ah, they love me. There we go. I'm making friends. Alright, we've got stone heading out.
The trip up the river was dull. We're ready to go into town and have a drink.
Oh, can we mint copper ore? Ah, we can. Actually, we can also print money, too. Let's build a money printer. That way we can literally print money. Put that right by our paper maker to keep them well stocked. In fact, our hemp production is a little low. I'm gonna turn off selling paper. We need to kind of reallocate that internally.
You're okay. Try it again. Concentrate.
Make sure our Confucian academies have enough paper. We do have copper ore deposits that we can mine.
Knowledge is fit to be
Let's get a road going out that way. Alright, we can get a mint. Can I make 2 mints? Oh, nope, only 1. Oh well, I'd like to make more money. But I've never been able to have a mint and a money printer in the same city. That's a first for me. Trade opens up with the Mongol Empire. That's good. Let's add them into our commercial district here. Alright, we will sell silk in exchange for jade. Let's fire these guys up. We'll sell all the carved jade that we can. Alright, so we have a lot of workers that are needed at this point. Wage rate's very high. Still don't understand why we've got kind of this slum going on here. Right now we just have the carpenter turned on. The monument workers are actually turned off, so we've got our labor camps closed up. We've got the carpenter working on that. I think we can do is we've got the maximum number of soldiers there. We can start working on our next fort. Put an ancestral shrine in there. Hey, we've got a heavenly compound. We've got a bunch of them. Now we're close to our goal there. We're getting close. Still need to work on that Grand Temple. You need acupuncturist access. What am I gonna do? Not the greatest in terms of city planning, but just gonna put one of those right there. Uh-oh. No, the slums are burning down. Man, that is just like my problem neighborhood.
No more today. All gone. All gone.
Uh-oh. We've got fires, and it's spreading. Maybe grab a bucket and help that house there? Nope. Alright, well, we've got to fix that. Yeah, we do have a severe labor shortage. Got room for more people. I'm not against having a labor shortage, but 300 workers needed? We must be in a bit of a population dip. I have to take a look and see. Yeah, we could turn those off for a bit. Turn off our steel, our steel furnaces. I'm gonna let the weaponsmiths keep working through their stuff, though. Actually, we might turn off some of this stuff too right now. And the other thing I think we can turn off these logging sheds here. Until we can get back to a little bit better. Got plenty of lumber coming in. In fact, we can probably cut one of the clay pits too. Good news is we have plenty of millet. Ooh, they are agreeable. Let's see if we can get an alliance with the Mongol Empire. I'm going to send you some millet, so maybe you like me a bit better. Alright. Let's turn off some of these weavers. We got 3 there that are sitting idle. We don't need all those folks sitting around. Alright, we got the maximum number there. Continue to work on our military might. Oh, carved jade is coming in. Yeah, carved jade is going to be our way out of here. If there's anything I do want to do. I know I don't have enough workers, but the more jade I can pump out of here, the better. Get some carved jade rolling. The other thing is silk. We can also make more silk if I can... Well, right now the best thing I can do is balance my unemployment budget. Or underemployment, I should say. I need more people. Alright, we can clean this up. There we go. That should open up some housing.
Make sure you pack those goods in tighter next time. We've got to make a profit off this junk.
Hopefully we have a carpenter coming in soon. Oh, just returning back. Alright, let's focus on... Let's see, do we have any stone we can give? Nope. Actually, you know why? I think we've been closing out stone up here. We'll go back to accepting stone. Oh, alright, we've got a new ally. Respectful. Alright. Need to see if we can give any more gifts. Want some more millet? There's some carved jade flowing out. All of our carved jade studios are working. As long as I can sell all that jade. Looks like 24 is the most I can sell in a year. Got plenty of food. Although most of it is not stuff that I grow, aside from a little bit of wheat. We're good from an ancestral standpoint. Do I have that set to... Alright, empty out silk. We can sell that or do something with it. Fancy homes are doing good. This guy's still a little unhappy. Put a Buddhist shrine there. Alright. Our fancy homes are devolving. I think we need to keep the Market Square employees from going down these little alleys that I've created. Weavers are running. Economy is good. Let's check our military. Still working. We've got an envoy out there. Linan is the last one that we need. Now we don't have enough stone to give them a gift. They're grateful for millet, which is good. They are agreeable, which means we should be able to get an alliance with them here shortly. And once we've got that, we can just crank up the production and then let the game run and finish it out. Assuming we're able to meet all of our goals. Still need that Grand Temple to be fixed. Happy New Year, we can do that. Population is back on the rise. In fact, we've almost balanced our population budget. Let's get our workmen back out there. Too much wood. Actually, you know what? We have turned off most of them. I think we've only got a couple left over here. We could send some of this wood off as a... pay homage to our ancestors. Start working on the next crossbow fort. That's a good use of some wood. Alright, the economy is in much more stable condition. We've got plenty of fancy homes here. Just need to work on building alliances. Alright, let's repurpose some of this labor here. I'm going to shut down some of the logging sheds. I'm going to leave one open. We can still do a little bit of lumber. Instead, what I want is stoneworks. Because we can trade that stuff, and we can give it away as gifts. Alright, economy is running up here. We've hit 10,000. We've got a new ally. All we need is Linan here. We need more stone in order to... Actually, I could probably give him some weapons. There we go. Kind of cuts down on my weapon supply there a little bit, but not the end of the world. Open one furnace. And keep one one smith going. That way we can continue to work on our military might. Although they may not be needed. Hopefully not. Still like to have them.
I'm in a hurry to get this silk back to the market. Looks like it might rain this afternoon.
Concentrate.
How much carved jade have we pumped out here in a year? We sold 6 of 24. We need more. Actually, you know what we need? We need more of his hemp. Almost out of hemp. I don't think there's any way to import hemp. Hopefully... Oh, nope, we've got a harvest coming up. I was like, why are we all out of hemp? Oh yeah, because it's harvest season. Alright. Foreign emissary arrives. Permit 16 sacks of rice. I'll take free food. I want millet. Everybody else is happy, so I don't really need it. Would like to accept that rice, though. Alright, fancy houses are doing good. Just need a little bit of help over here. More appeal. Alright. How about more trees? No, they want tea. Not that we need more fancy houses, but gives us a little bit more to play with. And we can't build any more forts anyway. Monument is coming along swimmingly. Alright, we're actually going to move our labor camps here. I'm going to turn these off. Move them in a little bit closer so that we can micromanage the process a bit more. Alright, let's get those labor camps rolling. Making good money. Alright, do we have... Oh, we do have enough stone. Alright, and agreeable. Ah! Request alliance. There we go. That should be the last of our alliances that we need. Thank you. We no longer need stone. Let's go sell it. Got carved jade coming in. Once we get that last alliance, we can start cranking this up here and hit our 150,000 strings of cash. be done. Oh, we've got a bit of a population slump. What's happened? I think we ran out of hemp. Oh, not good. Really not good. Alright, we need to pump it into agriculture. That's really gonna hurt. We ran out of hemp. Even just that slight delay. Create a huge population shift. Yeah, at this point, we're definitely at 461. That population dip really hurt. This market ran out of hemp to sell. And wow, did that hurt. Good news is it's coming back. Because we've got hemp in stock. Happy New Year. Yep, we can have a Happy New Year. I'm gonna turn off that monument a little bit. Alright, we've shifted everything into agriculture so that at least those that remain open will make sure that our farms are properly staffed. We've got plenty of room for more people to show up. Make sure we don't have any ancestor issues. We do not. Well, the good news is we've got plenty of rice. I'd like to get rid of some of it, if possible. Alright. Alright, we're making a comeback there. We're cutting that down. Our houses are back. Hemp is back in stock. More of it's coming in. We should be good. Alright, we have achieved our allied request.
Don't worry, I'll embarrass you.
That means what we can do is start working on speeding things up a bit. Let's let this run for a bit. Let's let this play itself for a bit. Our workers needed keeps dwindling, which is good. Work on the next fort. Happy New Year, yes. Alright, let's watch this monument get built. Strings of cash keep growing as well. Let's make sure we pay homage to our ancestors here. I think we can start reopening some kilns. Or, I'm sorry, not kilns. Happy New Year. We balanced that. Good news, we can start firing some of these up again. Work on our weapons production. Alright, monuments getting patted down there. It's kind of fun to watch them in fast motion there. Alright, Alright, 48 carpenters. Alright, carpenters are out. Much faster when they're right next to the monument. Happy New Year. We're about a third of our way to our monetary goal. Alright, we need some wood. Hopefully we've got a stack of wood somewhere around here. It's a lot of steel. Let's fire up the weapons production again. We can also start selling some weapons. Alright, continue to build our military might. Let's get that lumber inbound. Lumber, anybody? There's a stack of lumber. Get some of that framing done. Alright, more wood required. Hopefully we've got some weapons to sell. Yep. Selling lots of weapons. Alright, come on, where's that lumber? Happy New Year, we're halfway to our monetary goal. Oh, that's true, the steelworks are competing for wood. We can always open up a couple more logging sheds, though. I think we've got some wood inbound. I prioritize our infantry forts right now. We should get some wood headed up that way very soon. I think I saw some dispatch there. Hopefully. Alright. Might have to turn off that steelworks there. We can get some lumber up there. Come on. There we go. Lumber inbound. Carpenter away. Alright, more wood, more carpenters. More wood. Carpenters away. Alright, 89. Almost at 90. Lumber's away. Alright, let's frame that house. More wood and more carpenters. More wood inbound. And more wood. More wood, more carpenters. Yeah, we've got a labor shortage. Let's take a look at our housing here. Yeah, a little bit of a dip. Oh, hey, what happened here? Slow this back down a bit. What happened to our fancy homes? Oh, our silk. I think we've sold all of our silk is the problem. Oh no, it's clogged with hemp. Alright, we need somewhere to put the hemp. Let's get rid of some of this. That's what happened there. Oh, we've got raw silk up the wazoo now. And we've got more stone than we can, well, throw a stone at. Oh, unhappy. That's not good. Let's clear up some of that hemp, perhaps.
Ow!
You're okay. Try it again. Concentrate.
Alright, let's get our fancy homes back under control here. As much as I'd like to work on the military, it's not necessary with all of these soldiers positioned here. Alright, what else do we have? Alright, working on the framing. I see bolts of silk inbound, which is good. Let's make sure our limits here add up to 32. So we've got 8, that's 18, 22, 28. That should be good. Apparently we had too good of a hemp harvest. Thankfully we've got enough paper out there to keep everybody running.
Keeps the old akindle and adds new knowledge is fit to be a teacher.
Just need to work on getting our fancy houses back on track with some silk. Thankfully, we have plenty of raw silk. We can start chewing through some of that. Perhaps a bit too much. Clear up some warehouse space. We need a ceramics expert. Wood and clay. I think we've got plenty of clay. Alright. I think we're back on track with silk. Our houses are back. Let's speed things back up again. Oops, not sound, speed. Alright, let's dial it in. Happy New Year, yes. Take a special gift. Vulture to the menagerie. Alright, just need more wood to come in. Treasury is growing. Alright, we've replenished our silk supply, so we can go ahead and sell some of that. Alright, we'll get our ceramics expert out there. Get that roof tiling going. Thanks, Tim. Thanks for stopping in. I think we're almost on our way to completion. I think it's just a matter of tidying things up. Now we're just letting it speed run through here. One ceramics left. Two carpenters and some wood. We've got some wood in reserve there. And it's not going to the temple. Got more iron bars than we know what to do with. Thanks, Wang Di, but not needed right now. Let's get some of that lumber over here. Appreciate the enthusiasm. Might have to turn off some of the forges here. There we go, lumber inbound. It's always been the problem area of my city. Alright, we've almost met our goal. We're gonna rack up the dollars here real quick. Oh, we need masons. Get the mason working. Need to build those walls. Alright, we've met our monetary goal. All we need to do is finish the temple. Let's get another mason going. Alright, building it on up. We've almost got it complete. And there we go, Grand Temple Complex complete. Heaven smiles upon the people of China today. You've completed the Grand Temple Complex. A truly massive undertaking. Shendong, the divine farmer, will be delighted. And that ought to do it. The justice of karma and the outcasts of Wu. The Yuan have been defeated. They have felt the righteous justice of karma. Yet I feel no joy at their downfall, only a sense of peace and justification. The Year of the Monkey brought victory to the Red Turbans. The heavenly mandate of the Middle Kingdom has now claimed by the Emperor Hongwu of the new Ming Dynasty. He has sent his thanks for our support in his war with Yuan. Surely the gods have watched over us here at Wu and guided my hand as I led these brave people. They were wrongly accused and have endured years as outcasts, but they have regained their rightful status as respected members of the Middle Kingdom. I have proclaimed a month of holidays to celebrate the new Ming Dynasty, and to salute the courage and perseverance of the people of Wu. Our new Grand Temple complex stands ready to accommodate these celebrations. As for myself, I do feel the weight of my years. The whispers of my ancestors grow louder now, but I am content. Ah, there we go. A nice way to end the campaign. So let's proceed. Alright, that's it. Most historians believe the Black Death did originate in China and then spread west into Europe. Historians also provide ample evidence of the corruption of the Yuan dynasty. There is no definitive historical evidence that the Yuan blamed any city for starting the plague, but we need not look too deep into the darker aspects of human nature to know this undoubtedly occurred. I think that's true even today. Given their nature, it was inevitable that a rebellion would eventually overthrow the Yuan. The Red Turbans, the Ming, succeeded by defeating them in 1368. The reign of the Ming dynasty began that same year. Congratulations on successfully completing this campaign. For all the design notes and fun stuff, you can read the readme.txt. So, I'm going to go ahead and hit continue. Oh, Shen Nong has arrived because we finished that Grand Temple. I'm going to go ahead and turn this back down to a normal speed, and then save our game. And that will do it for tonight. So thank you so much for watching. If you've missed either the prior two episodes, we've got both of those up on YouTube. Just go ahead and search the Outcasts of Wu or Reeb64. You'll see that in my Emperor Rise of the Middle Kingdom playlist. You can catch that campaign as well as others, custom made from Guelo, as well as me playing some from the standard game itself. I believe there's a new campaign that Guelo has posted, so I'm looking forward to doing that, hopefully here in the next few weeks. So look forward for that announcement coming soon. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. Stay safe, stay healthy, and we will see you next stream. Have a good night.